What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Nation Media, bringing you yet another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Kenny. And today we're doing a UU/RU match, just kind of like a mixed tier thing. Of course, I'm bringing a lot of NU Pokemon because that is what I do. I bring NU Pokemon to every tier, except for Ubers because I don't play Ubers because that's kind of silly. Anyway, before we get started today, just would like to remind you guys that as long as this video reaches that magical number of 60 likes, that's what we're shooting for, as always. We'll continue to bring you these lovely daily Wi-Fi battle uploads, and all of that fun stuff. Now today, I'm bringing the Rapidash, Choice Bandit, Aggron Life Orb, a Utility Claydol, Focus Sash Samurott, Choice Specs Electrode, and Choice Scarfs of Viper. So I've got 3 Choice users on my team. I don't know if that's even going to work out at all. That's usually a bad idea, but we will see what happens. We will see what happens. My opponent is bringing threats everywhere. Lots of physical threats, specifically. With the Zangoose, Medicham, Tyrantrum, Fortress, Ludicolo, and Manectric. He's got the 2 potential Mega Evolutions of Medicham and Manectric. So we will see what he wants to do. This is our 3rd time trying to record this because his internet crapped out, and then he only brought 2 Pokemon the 2nd time. So we'll see if we can get it to work this time. I don't know if he's just accidentally doing something that he didn't want to do, but I'm going to just start off with the same Pokemon I did last time because I feel like that's fair. So that's just what it's going to be like. So yeah, I'm not bringing a Mega on my team. My Aggron is going to be Autotomized Life Orb, so we'll see how that works. I've used it already at least once, I think, in a 6v6 battle. It did okay. So he's going to start off with his Fortress, which is the same Pokemon he led off with last time as well. So that is good. That's what a good sport would do. Same leads. Same. Let's go for the Volt Switch here, as I was going to last time. And he's probably going to set up Hazard, so what I want to do is Volt Switch out into my Claydol, which, you know what, I feel like I bring Claydol all the time. It's just gotten a lot of screen time the last couple of weeks. It's just so good as a utility user. I don't understand why more people don't use it. It's so bulky, gets access to Rapid Spin and Stealth Rocks. He's going to bring in the Ludicolo. And part of me wishes that I went for the Signal Beam, but I don't think I could have just predicted that Ludicolo would come in there. He takes a decent amount of damage from that. Electrode is so powerful. Ludicolo has base 100, special defense, at least 100, if not higher than that. I don't want to go into Claydol now. That would just be a bad idea. So what I'm going to do is go into my Seviper, because it is Choice Scarfed, and I don't think he's going to predict that I'm going to be faster than him. So there is the lefties, I guess. Yes, lefties. He might just potentially switch out into Fortress again. I don't want to predict that, though. I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave. And if he wants to stay in, he's going to be dead. He's going to switch out. Probably the Fortress is coming back in. There's the Fortress, so he's going to eat up that Sludge Wave. And I'm going to be forced to switch out here because I'm locked into a move that does not affect this. I probably should have went for the Flamethrower. I have it for that very reason. Now, I'm not sure what he wants to do here. I feel like Claydol would be my best switch at this point. If he has Gyro Ball as an attacking move, that's going to do nothing. And then if he wants to start trying to set up hazards, he won't really be able to do that because I can Rapid Spin them away. And his only other move that I can think of that he might want to go for would be the Volt Switch, but I'm going to be immune to that as well due to my ground typing. So we're in a good position here. Or at least I think we are, unless he goes for the Explosion, which is also possible. Nope, he's going to set up the Rocks, which is fine. Fine by me. He also might have the Spikes and or Toxic Spikes. And part of me wants to just set up my own Rocks here. But that being said, he might very well switch out here, and I don't want these Rocks on the field at all. He is going to withdraw, so we're going to Rapid Spin these away as he switches, which is fine by me. The Zangoose is going to come out here, so he's going to get the free Toxic Orb off, which is a bit of a problem. Not going to lie. There goes the Rocks. There comes the Toxic Orb. So this thing has really good coverage. Not going to lie about that. And there's really not much that I can do. He might go for the Facade. I feel like that's what he's going to go for. And I can switch in Aggron on that, and then switch back into Claydol and make a double if he wants to try to close combat me. And just, try to get the toxic damage to start wearing him down. Is that really what I'm going to do? Just switch back and forth? Is that really what's happening right now? I need to keep this Claydol alive, though, because as long as that Fortress is around and it starts laying hazards, that's just bad news. I don't need Aggron as much, So we're going to go into the aggron here, predicting the normal type facade as what he's going to go for. And we'll see what happens here. He is going to go for the Shadow Claw, which is still a good move to use on a Claydol, not bad at all. You know, super effective damage. There's the toxic stuff going on. Part of me wants to go for an Autotomize here. Not entirely positive if I can outspeed. Actually, you know what? I think I can. And then we can start unleashing head smashes on his team, and he's not going to like that. His team does not really appreciate head smashes too much with no recoil other than Life Orb. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up an Autotomize here. The only priority that I think Zangoose gets is the Quick Attack. So that's going to be quad resisted, and I already have a gargantuan defense stat, even though I'm uninvested. So I should be fine. He is going to go for the close combat. That's going to do a lot. That might just kill. Yep, it just straight up kills this aggron, which is bad. But his defenses are going to drop. So that is going to allow us to bring in Samurott and kill him off with a priority Aqua Jet. Yeah. He might have the Quick Attack. He might just have the Quick Attack. And if that's the case, he's going to get a free attack off, which would be bad. That would break a Focus Sash. And I'm not interested in dealing with that. Part of me wants to go into Seviper and then predict the Fortress to come out and go for Flamethrower. Is that really what I want to do, though? I kind of need the Seviper for the Ludicolo. I should be able to live a Quick Attack, I think. See what my defense looks like. 80 defense? Oh, that's a little... I don't know about that. Electrode is 90 defense and not much better. Toxic boosted Quick Attack is very, very powerful. And it's very possible that he's carrying it. I really don't have a choice at this point. I'm going to go into the Seviper. We're going to go for the Flamethrower, predicting the Fortress switch-in, because that's exactly what he did last time. And I'm almost positive that the Flamethrower should kill because he's minus special defense right now, or -1, and Zangoose doesn't have the best defenses to begin with. So we'll see if he wants to preserve this thing. And switch in the... No, he's not going to preserve this thing. And he's going to survive. He's going to get a facade off. This Seviper is dead. Dead. Wow. I should have went for the Sludge Wave. Why would you just sack off your Zangoose like that, though? I don't know. I guess he figured that it was at such a low HP range that it did not matter. Or it would be. But no, it wasn't at a low HP range. What am I talking about? It was only at low HP after I attacked it. He's going to bring in the Medicham here, which is fine. Absolutely fine. He might Mega Evolve. No, he won't Mega Evolve. The Manectric has to be the... Manectric has to be the Mega Evolution. Because Medicham is OU. Mega Medicham is OU. Or I think it might actually be BL technically, but it's not UU or RU, so that should not be the case. We're going to go for a Volt Switch here, see what he wants to do. He's going to outspeed and go for a Drain Punch, so he is scarfed. Definitely. It's the only way that Electrode is going to get outsped. We know he's locked into that. That does so much damage. Electrode is so powerful with Choice Spec. That's crazy. Absolute craziness. So, that being said... Knowing that he's locked into the Drain Punch, I'm going to go into Claydol here. He probably is going to go into Fortress maybe? Feeling the Fortress. So I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, get them set up now. I know it's kind of... He's going to just stay in. That's not going to do that much at all. I mean, I know he has the huge power, and I'm not physically invested. He gets some HP back. We're going to set up the rocks. I'm kind of surprised that he stayed in there, but that is fine, I guess. That is fine. I get my lefties recovery, which is always nice, and we're going to hit him with an Earthquake here. I don't know if that's going to kill, to be honest, because I'm uninvested. Medicham doesn't have the best defenses. But, yeah, that being said, the Sturdy's going to be broken on the Fortress, which is great. He's going to withdraw now. Please go into the Manectric for some crazy reason. Nope, the Fortress is coming in. That's pretty obvious. Unfortunately, this Viper is gone because I wasted it. So there is the Earthquake, and that's going to do absolutely nothing to this thing. We're going to get some Lefties recovery, which is fantastic. And he has the Lefties as well. So that is a thing. That is indeed a thing. Now, I really don't know what this thing has for me. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea what this thing has for me. Part of me wants to switch in Rapidash and just start Flare Blitzing all of the things. But it's a little bit early to do that. Actually, no, because he doesn't have his Manectric evolved yet. If it is a Mega Evolution, and I'm assuming it is, because if Medicham is Choice Scarfed, he probably doesn't have another choice item. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm just thinking about this to myself. I can't even make sentences because my brain is just going all over the place. But I'm thinking, oh, he's not going to have more than one choice item, and I'm sitting here with 3 Pokemon on my team that have choice items. We're going to switch into the Rapidash. He might try to go for the rocks here, which is fine, because I'll just Rapid Spin them away the next time I come in. If he wants to do that, he's going to Rapid Spin my rocks away this time, which is fine. Nothing I can do about that. He gets a crit on the Rapid Spin. That obviously does not matter, and that helps his team out a little bit, especially if he's got the Focus Sash Manectric, which could be a thing. He's undoubtedly going to switch out here. I'm going to lock myself into Flare Blitz, because I don't see any reason not to. He's just going to have to let something get destroyed. I don't think he has anything on his team that's going to resist. He's got the Ludicolo, which is a water type, but it's also grass. So we're going to go for the Flare Blitz. I feel pretty safe. He's obviously going to withdraw the Fortress here. Out comes the Ludicolo. That is not going to take this. I am Choice Banded, and yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. A lot. Down goes the Ludicolo. And that was not a bad play on his part because he can bring in the Medicham now. And that will be able to revenge me, so to speak. And by so to speak, I mean just revenge me. So we will see what happens here. See what he wants to do. He's going to send out the Manectric. The Manectric. Okay. Now I'm going to check my Electrode really fast. Oh, I have static on that. I thought Electrode got Lightning Rod. Did I breed the wrong ability? Did I really just do that? I'm going to predict an electric type move. I don't think he's going to predict me to go into Claydol here. I don't think. Maybe that is a little bit of an obvious play. But he might be bringing in this Manectric just for the, whatchamacallit, just for the Intimidate. I really think this is going to be Mega. So in comes the Claydol. He should only have HP Ice. There's the Mega Evolution. And as I was saying, he should only have the HP Ice to deal damage to me. I guess Flamethrower, but it's not going to be super effective. There's the Intimidate, so our Earthquake isn't going to be doing nearly as much. And he's going to Volt Switch or attempt to Volt Switch. That's really not going to work out for him too well. And, what I really want to do here is get rid of the rocks that he has up. That is what I really want to do. Because rocks hurt my team a little bit more than it hurts his right now. He's got some fast Pokemon too. I'm just thinking about that. My team just kind of gets outsped by his. Which is not good. Yeah, we're going to Rapid Spin. I want those rocks gone because Rapidash does not like the rocks whatsoever. He's going to go for the Hidden Power Ice. And that really doesn't do that much. Really doesn't do that much at all. There's the Rapid Spin, so no more rocks, which is fantastic. We're going to get our Lefties recovery, which is great. And at -1, we're really not going to be doing that much damage to anything at all. I don't even know if I can live in HP Ice if I bring in Electrode. To be honest, I really don't know. I should have been more careful just throwing around Volt Switches earlier in the match, considering that regular Manectric just has the Lightning Rod ability. That could have been really bad news. Like, extra bad news. For some reason, I thought Electrode got Lightning Rod. Why did I think that? Why did I think that? He might still get a lightning rod, and I just kind of screwed that up. So switching in the Electrode here might not be the best bet. Let's just see how much an Earthquake's going to do. He's going to go for the HP Ice again, and it does decent damage. That gets us down below the 50% mark. And I don't know if Earthquake's going to be a 2-hit KO or not. It looks like it is. It looks like it is. So we should be able to take one more HP Ice, and then get rid of this thing. And once we get rid of the Medicham, we'll be in really good shape, because then all the fast threats on his team basically will be gone. Basically just be gone. And I still have the Focus Sash Samurott intact, as long as I keep these rocks off the field. So that part is good. Good, good, good. Let's just go... Yeah, I need to go for another Earthquake here. I can't risk keeping this thing alive. He's going to go for another HP Ice. I really need him to not crit me here. I need to survive this. And I do. With 25 HP, there is the EQ. Manectric is going down. Unless I get min damage, which I don't, thankfully. So, huge threat out of the way, which is great. He probably just cannot stand this Claydol. I'm telling you, it's so useful. It's so good. Don't understand why more people don't use it. I realize that the psychic typing is pretty bad, especially with the buff to the offensive nature of ghost and dark types, but still. Okay, Tyrantrum is out here, and I don't know what this thing wants to do. To be perfectly honest, I really don't know what this thing wants to do. He could set up Dragon Dances, and that would be unfortunate. Part of me wants to set up the rocks again, but what good is that really going to do? He's got Medicham and Fortress left. Both of those are going to resist it. He should outspeed me here. That is my thinking. That is my thinking, that he's going to outspeed me here. So, with that being said, let's just go for an EQ. No, we're at -1 attack. Let's go for an Ice Beam. That's going to be super effective. And, ooh, he's setting up all over me right now, and that is not something that I like to see. Because this Ice Beam isn't going to really do that much damage at all. It's super effective. Actually, it does a lot. That does so much damage. Uninvested, non-stab Ice Beam off of Claydol does that much. He has to kill me this turn. Pretty much has to kill me or he's going to die. Or come close to it. He's going to go for the Ice Fang. That is a dead Claydol, so he gets the strong jaw boost from that and everything. So that's a good move to carry on Tyrantrum. Definitely a good move to carry. He probably has another one of those, I'm guessing. Or, no, not necessarily. He could have the Dragon Dance, Stone Edge, Dragon Claw, Ice Fang. That's a good moveset. That is a good moveset indeed. Let's see what I had to touch this thing. I do have the HP Ice on Electrode. The only bad part is that I don't know if I really want to lock myself into that. Don't know if that's something I want to do. That Medicham really still scares me, though. Really don't see any other option. Not seeing any other option. So we're going to go into the Electrode, and we're going to fire off that HP Ice and see if he wants to stay in. I don't know if he's going to want to give up his boost at this point. And if Ice Beam did that much, unstab from a Claydol, Choice Specs, Hidden Power Ice should do more damage. He outspeeds me at +1? Really? He outspeeds Electrode at +1? That's crazy. I would not expect that. Doesn't Electrode have like base 140? Gee willikers. Gee willikers. Okay, well, with that being said, instead of just going out into Rapidash, what we're going to do here is go out into Samurott, because I do have the, what do you call it? The Focus Sash. So I should be able to set up a Swords Dance, and then, I don't know if Aqua Jet is going to be enough to kill this thing. I think he won. To be honest, I think he won. I don't think there's much that I can do here. If I set up a Swords Dance and can't kill him with Aqua Jet, then the match is going to be over because... yeah, that's just not good. Because Aqua Jet's not going to kill Medicham from where he's at. I do not believe. And Rapidash cannot live any move. Man, this is not good. Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to Razor Shell. Knowing that he can't KO in one hit, even if he gets a crit, does not matter. And that doesn't even bring us down to the Focus Sash. So there's the Razor Shell. We'll see how much this does. That gets a crit because Razor Shell, I believe, does it have a higher chance to get a critical hit? I know it has a very high chance of decreasing the opponent's defense. The Medicham is coming in next because he wants to go for the Thunder Punch, obviously. And if Aqua Jet doesn't kill, I don't really know what I'm going to do here. Because he can then just switch out and then come back in with the Medicham and KO anything. And his other Pokemon is Fortress. And I need Rapidash to kill it, basically. There's no way that Samurott's going to kill it. I don't foresee Aqua Jet doing enough to kill this thing. I know that Medicham has bad defenses, but I don't see any other option. Do not see any other option here. He's probably going to go for the Thunder Punch, I guess, or the Drain Punch. Oh, no! Wow. Wow. He barely survives. Barely survives. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous! So that is going to be the match. That was a good match. Kenny. Forgot your name there for a second. Gonna lock myself into Flare Blitz here as he kills me off with a Drain Punch. It was a fun match. It really was. If he doesn't kill me through this... Yeah, I was about to say, if that doesn't kill, I don't know what will. But, yeah, even if that did not kill, I still would have killed myself due to the Flare Blitz recoil, and if it didn't kill me with Medicham, it would have killed me with the Fortress, so that's just all there is to it, I guess. We're not going to save that video, obviously. Because I recorded it live for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the live recordings, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun doing them. So anyway, thank you very much for the match, Kenny. Thank you all for watching. As always, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it does help out a lot. And I will see you guys for the next battle. But until then, game on.